We're going to start with the blasters, work our way through the megas, and then the hobbies. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for the shamrocks, Ryan. I think that will bring us some good luck. And maybe a downtown. I'd love to see that downtown today. Empty box. Well, we're starting right off with a mem. So, Owens, there's a Brock Bowers to start things off. Newton for Washington on the laser. And what do we got here? Trey Benson, Arizona on the premier jerseys. Arizona, card for card. They hit. I say it every break. And it's true every break. And good luck to you, Rick. All right, Arizona on the board. And usually I have Mrs. Wise Guy here to help with the sleeving and top loading, but she is not here currently, so we're on our own. So bear with me here. We'll get through all this together. Rashi, Jalen Hyatt, Joe Burrow, Jesse Bates going to Atlanta on the laser. Christian Gonzalez, David Leofau for the Cowboys. That's going to Primo. Joe Montana for Kansas City. How about that? How about that, Browns fan? What does it mean? You get Joe Montana for the Chiefs. Tom Flores, Vinny, Kyle Pitts, and oh, that's nice. That's nice. I don't know if you're out there, Shaft, but I know you approve. I know you approve. Yes, we need more QBs, please. Good start. Diggs, Curse. Hey, Dre Make showing up for us. We approve. CJ Mosley going to Alana and a kid reporter. All right, this hasn't been so bad. If these QBs keep showing up, we'll be all right today. We'll be all right. Turner, Biner, Aaron Rodgers on the silver. Alana on a roll this morning. And a Latu Prismatic going to Indy. One blaster down. All right, Mosaic, you're up. Empty box. Devo, Bourne, Baker, Dortch, Micah, and looky there. Brock Bowers is alive today. Going to those Raiders. And that was going postal. A good start going postal. Rashi Latu again on the debut this time for Indy. Bobby Wagner, Humphrey, Caleb Williams going to Mr. Carter King, and a Cortland Sutton on the Touchdown Masters. Just another QB showing up for us. QBs are making the rounds today. I hope that carries over to the hobby product. We got Dak on the National Pride, going to Primo, Sam Bradford, Jack Campbell, ETN, J.J. McCarthy showing up for the Vikings, and a Cole Kmet for the Bears. Another QB. We got Waller, Bosa, Jonathan Brooks on the debut going to Carolina, Zeke, Derrick Henry, and Josh Allen on the notoriety going to Buffalo. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Anderson, Gibbs, Blake Corum going to the Rams. Kyron Williams on the Touchdown Masters going to the Rams. And Matt Stafford going to the Rams. That was a Rams pack all the way. Sometimes you see 2 in a row, but I don't often see 3 in a row. Going to T-Bird. And we got T.J. Watt on the National Pride for Pittsburgh. Eddie George, Chuba. Graham Barton going to Tampa Bay. Jelani Woods for Indy on the Mosaic. And a Derrick Henry, Epic Performers going to the Ravens. And another Kid Reporter. All right, one more prism. One more prism. Empty box. All right, Kyron Williams, Sneed, Malik Washington going to the Dolphins, and a Braylon Trice going to the Falcons with a Kid Reporter. What do we got here? A little red action. Russell Wilson, Drake London, Bijan on the red, going to the Falcons. Nice. We like that. And Julius Peppers going to Carolina on the laser. That's going postal as well. Very nice. Very nice. Lewis Campbell, Devontae Walker for Baltimore, and Jalen Waddle going to the Dolphins on the laser. Laser beam. Dan Marino, Fred Warner, Myles Garrett, and Malachi Corley going to Alana and the Jets. Hey, Leave. Hope you're doing all right this morning. Pacheco, Singletary, Roma Dunze for the Bears, and a Tyler Conklin going to the Jets as well. Hanging in there, Leave. I'm hanging in there. Juju, Jared Goff, DeAndre Hopkins, a little silver action going to the Titans, and Scary Terry on the hype for the Commanders, and a kid reporter. All right, Donruss. We need a downtown today, is what we need. Empty box. Hey, Mr. PG. Hope you're doing all right this morning. Bland, Jacobs, David, Sneed. We got Max Crosby on the Elite Series going to the Raiders. Drake May on the Vortex. We approve this message. Roman Wilson going to Pittsburgh on the red. Jatavian Sanders for Carolina. Trey McBride and a Jake Matthews. Yeah, we've been pretty patient for the downtown, so I think we're due. I think we are way due. We got Charles, Moon, Hubbard, Nico, Jonathan Mingo on the green for Carolina. And the Panini Instant George Pickens for Pittsburgh. For the Jets, again, Malachi Corley. Alana Rowland. For Kurz, Jeremiah Trotter. Ricard Bass, Kid Reporter. Looks like we got a mem here. Big play sleigh. Oops. Jonathan Taylor. Josh Hines Allen. There it is. Of course. Alana is on a roll today. Braylon Allen on the rookie phenom. Going to the Jets. Kyle Pitts for the Falcons on the green. There's Michael Penix on the throwback. There you go, Atlanta. Another QB showing up for us. Vaki for Detroit on the pink. J.C. Latham for the Titans with Jamar and a Jeff Garcia. That just leaves us with Jaden. Still hunting for Jaden. Right. Yeah, we need Jaden to show up now. Now it's his turn. We got Najee, Warner, Myers, Johnston, Mr. Goff for the Lions on the green. Lab McConkey on the Elite Series rookies. We approve, Steve. We approve. Egron Cooper for Green Bay on the red. Xavier Legette for Carolina with a Cortland Sutton and a Taylor Decker. Yeah, you out there, Steve? I don't know if Steve is out there. He has twice hit Lab McConkey autos out of 25 out of the Illusions. Pretty wild. It's wild stuff. Manley, Higbee, Wilkins. All right, there's our first Jaden on the green. We'll take that to start us off. Dylan. Another Lab McConkey on the rookies for the Chargers. Roman Wilson on the white hot rookies going to Pittsburgh. Oh, another Jaden. What a pack. All right, you're rolling now, Dylan. You are rolling now, sir. Jordan Morgan for Green Bay. Brian Burns and a Joe Namath. Yes, that's the kind of packs we're looking for here. More of that, please. Maybe that means a Jaden Daniels downtown is coming next. That would be something. That would be something, Dylan. All right, yes. More, please, more. We want more. Jordan Love downtown. I think I could survive with seeing that. I'll take anything at this point. Bourne, Swift, Manning, Bettis, Tank Dell for Houston on the green. Michael Penix, a little throwback action there. Going to Atlanta. Garendo for the 49ers on the pink. Javon Baker for New England. Tariq Woolen, Buda Baker, and a Kid Reporter. Hey, Steve. How you doing this morning, sir? You've already got a couple McConkeys. And I don't know if you saw the last break, Steve, but you got another McConkey auto out of 25. You're going to have the whole set. You're going to have the whole set before too long, Steve. Empty box. All right, come on downtown. Hufanga, Mark Ripien, Peppers, Mixon. Oh, look at that. Another green Jaden Daniels. How about that? How about that? Tyreek Hill on the throwback for the Dolphins. Byron Murphy for Seattle on the pink. Trey Benson for Arizona. Singletary and a Keyshawn Johnson. How many green press proof Jadens can we get? How many can we get in one day? Just line them all up there. We'll just line them all up. There we go. We'll do it that way. Okay. J.J. Owens, Jamal Williams, Woodson, Christian Watson for Green Bay on the green. Hines Ward for Pittsburgh on the Legend Series. Oh, another nice Brock Bowers. Very nice on the red this time. Keon Coleman going to Buffalo with a Nick Chubb and a Javonte Williams. Donruss is being pretty nice to us today. Yeah, it's been not too shabby there for Jaden Daniels so far and Brock Bowers. We're doing all right today. We're doing all right today. That's a good one, too. We approve. We approve. But we need a downtown. That's what we need. We got to see the downtown. Come on, Donners. Give us the downtown. Bucker, Kyron Williams, Tyreek, CeeDee Lamb on the threads. Going to the Cowboys. That's Mr. Primo. Getting a little CeeDee Lamb action. We got Devin Witherspoon on the green for Seattle. Bo Nix on the Gridiron Kings. These QBs are not hiding today. Tyler Guyton for the Cowboys on the pink. Ray Davis for Buffalo with a Shakir and a Blake to wrap up that one. Yeah, QBs are not hiding today. This gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling heading towards the hobby product. All right, 3 packs to go. Come on, downtown. Come on. You've been good, but you can be great. CeeDee Lamb, Christian Watson, Aiden O'Connell, Josh Palmer, Ricky Jackson for the Saints on the green. A little Bryce Young action on the Panini Instant for Carolina. Joe Alt for the Chargers. Bub Means for the Saints. Kyle Pitts, Isaiah Likely, Kid Reporter. Ramondre, Tyson Bagent, Brunell, Franklin, Adonai Mitchell on the Elite Series rookies going to Indy. We like. Justin Jefferson on the Vortex for the Vikings. Edgar and Cooper for Green Bay. Dallas Turner for the Vikings. Kurt Warner and a Demercado. All right, come on, last pack magic. Come on. TJ, K-Dotton, Landry. We got Vidal for the Chargers on the green. Xavier Worthy going to KC. You've been patient, KC. You were due for that. Malik Neighbors on the White Hot Rookies going to the Giants. They'd been quiet as well. Fashanu for the Jets. Whittington for the Rams with Amon-Ra and Wandale to wrap up that pack. Now it's hobbies. Hobby time. Oops, there we go. All right, we'll do illusions first, and then the finest. All right, good luck, guys. These illusions have been pretty darn good, gotta say. We have seen some good hits come out of these. Empty box. See some more today. Oh, that's right. I always forget, though. They put these cards in facing different directions. CJ. Jalen Wright for the Dolphins. Mike Evans. We got ourselves a Cooper Kupp. This one's numbered 124 out of 249 going to the Rams. And a Tyreek Hill on the Abracadabra That's number 214 out of 399 going to the Dolphins. Dolphins pack. I'll say the goofy thing about the illusions is they pretty much have cards of every possible size. You got to be ready. All right, Tajay. Then we got a Derrick Henry. Then we got a Aaron Rodgers. We got a Mike Evans, 252 out of 499 going to Tampa Bay. And a CD Lamb on the Game Magicians going to Mr. Primo. Roger Staubach. Oh, we got something here. We got something coming here. We got Jalen Polk going to New England. A little Bijan action. And Ray Davis. Look at that auto. That is a great auto. Going to Buffalo on the rookie signs. That is nice. And that is numbered 58 out of 75. Try and show it there. Going to Buffalo. Nice hit, Buffalo. And a Bo Nix behind that, numbered 88 out of 99 on the game. No! Oh, this has happened before in these packs. This is the killer. It's the killer. Oh, unbelievable. Shaft, I know you'll be watching this. I will add in something for you to make up for that. That happened to us in the last break on a Detroit Lions card. Killed me. Killed my insides. My soul was hurt. How do they do that? It crushes my soul. That's a really good card. But that is a beautiful hit there for Buffalo. Oh, and Shaft. Yeah, I'll add in for you. See that little tip at the top? Gosh. Come on. There better not be any more issues. Quality control. Yes, Steve. And that card was numbered out of 33. I added in something for you on that, Rick. Gosh, how did they do that? That's just terrible. We got Chris Godwin. There's another Bo Nix. That one looks good, at least. We got Ramondre. We got another auto here. First impressions. Keon Coleman going to Buffalo again. 50 out of 199. Buffalo is on fire. With a Estime on the Mystique behind that. Not numbered. Wow, Buffalo. Who has Buffalo? Buffalo, Steel City. You are on fire, brother. Congrats, Steel City. Owning it. All right, I'm glad they haven't messed with those cards at least. Sheesh. Adonai Mitchell going to Indy. We approve. Bobby Wagner. Malik Neighbors going to the Giants. And Mr. Mahomes, 116 out of 499, going to KC. With CeeDee Lamb on the Shining Stars going to Primo. Hey, and there's Mr. Primo. How's it going this morning, Primo? We got Stephon Diggs. We got ETN. We got a Jared Goff. This has got to be some kind of number on here. Jared Goff on the Abracadabra. What? Is it just a... I don't see a number on this. It's definitely a special insert you can see from the... But no number. That's interesting. So that's for the Lions. Oh, hello, Xavier Legette, 1 of 1. Hello, Carolina. Welcome, Carolina. Who grabbed Savannah? Savannah. 1 of 1, Xavier Legette. How about that? Let's go. With a Justin Jefferson amazing behind that for the Vikings. All right. Congrats, Savannah. 1 of 1. Nice hit, Savannah. Little old Carolina. How about that? Oh, Mike. Yeah, something definitely was up with this because this is not a normal Abracadabra, but it's not numbered. So a short print for Detroit. We'll take that. Oh, yes, we will. All right. Aside from the Bo Nix debacle, this is all right. Let's see what this pack has for us. We got a CeeDee Lamb. We got Braylon Allen. The Jets have been all over this break. We got Sammy Laporta. And Instant Impact, Bo Nix. That's right, you owe us some Bo Nix, Panini. Bo Nix on the Instant Impact. Going to Mr. Shaft with a Trey Benson Mystique. Not numbered for Arizona behind that. All right, we like that. More, please, more. We want more. All right, this box has been all right. I don't know how much more we can hope for when we get a 1 of 1 in there. But let's try and get more, shall we? We got Christian Watson, Jaden Daniels showing up for us again. There you go, Dylan. We've gotten a few. We got a Travis Kelce. And now we got 48 out of 199, Deja Vu, Derrick Henry, Jamal Lewis going to Baltimore. Who grabbed old Baltimore today? Thomas. You're on the board, Thomas. There you go. On the dual patch out of 199. And a Jalen Hurts Kurz. This has got to be numbered 2. That is 47 out of 299. Man, this looks good. It looks like it should be out of 10. All right, very nice, Thomas. And Kurz. Primo. You didn't see earlier. You'll see in the recap, Primo. You did all right. That one's thick. We'll save that for last. We got a Gardner Minshew, Joe Burrow. We got a DK Metcalf. Ooh, careful, careful. DK Metcalf. We got Dak Prescott going to Primo. 189 out of 249 Primo. With a Jonathan Brooks Mystique going to Savannah behind that. Yeah, you got like 2 green press proof Jadens. You got a pink Jaden. All right, there's something in this pack. This pack's got something. We got DeAndre Hopkins. We got T-Law. We got Jordan Love. And, oh, what do we got here? Aiden O'Connell for the Raiders. 64 out of 99. Prodigy endorsements. Going to the Raiders. And behind that, we got a Blake Corum Mystique for the Rams, not numbered. Raiders have done all right today. In addition to a bunch of Brock Bowers. There you go, Raiders. And that was, oh, Going Postal. Yeah, you're doing some good stuff today, Going Postal. All right. Oh, it's time. Sombrero Cat, bring us the luck. We did get a bonus auto in the last box we opened, so let's see what we can get today. Empty box. All right, good luck, guys. All right, Dallas Turner for the Vikings. Jonathan Brooks again. Bucky Irving showing up for us finally, Tampa Bay. Jalen Polk. Patrick Willis on the auto. Is this numbered? It is not numbered. But I think Steve will be happy to have that. Oh, wait, it is numbered. It is numbered. 4 out of 10. My bad. It's there, Steve. Yeah, my bad eyes never see those little numbers down there. Nice hit. 4 out of 10. Yowza. Congrats. And look at that behind that. Brock Bowers again. This time 22 out of 49. Going to the Raiders. We got Matt Hasselbeck on the Field Generals. Jermaine Burton for the Bengals. Fred Taylor. And Cole Bishop. Going to Buffalo. All right. That's a good start. Patrick Willis out of 10. Out of 10, Steve. You've been on a roll. You're getting McConkey autos. Left and right. Let's see some more, please. McMillan. Nate Wiggins for Baltimore. Ricky Williams. Dallas Clark. Hakeem Nicks. And look at that. Nate Wiggins for Baltimore on the auto. Who had Baltimore again? Thomas. Thomas, you're on fire with the auto. And then behind that, 15 out of 20 on the Edgar and James. Going to Indy. Who had Indy today? Steel City, you're on a roll. Roman Wilson on the finest debuts for Pittsburgh. Jerry Rice on the Dynamos. going to Steve. Jacob Cowing behind that going to Steve. And Adonai Mitchell for Indy as well. Baltimore seems to show up a lot for the Topps Finest. I will say that. All right. Well, last break we got a bonus auto, so maybe we'll get another bonus. Troy Aikman, Arian Foster, Marshall Falk, Cooper DeJean. There you go, Kurz. We got Lance Briggs, Randy Moss. That's 92 out of 250. Going to the Vikings. We got Will Shipley going to Kurz on the Dynamos. Michael Pratt on the Field Generals. We got Roman Wilson for the Steelers. And Datnewin. Marshawn Lloyd for the Packers. Another McConkey. I'm not surprised. Brendan Rice. Keon Coleman for Buffalo. Larry Johnson. We got Peyton Manning. That is 8 out of 200. Indy just keeps on hitting. We got AR on the Field Generals for Indy. Warren Moon. Zach Thomas. And Barry Sanders. There you go, Lions. Edgerrin James. Brett Favre, Luke Kuechly, Michael Vick, Adrian Peterson. Got here. For Carolina again, 43 out of 150. Jatavian Sanders. Carolina on a roll. Malachi Corley for the Jets. We got Spencer Rattler on the Field Generals going to the Saints. Xavier Legette, man of the hour, and a Drake May showing up for us. With one pack to go. Hey, Stink Pickle. Good morning, sir. Hey, Mr. PG. Yeah, I'll do a recap after this last pack, guys, and you know I will add in and help you if it was not your break, but man, some people have done amazingly well today. Let's see if we got any last pack surprises. Emmett, Craig Morton, Fred Taylor, Bob Greasy, Dallas Turner. We got Terrion Arnold for Detroit, 198 out of 325. Frank Gore on the Dynamos. Going to Buffalo. Bryce Young on the Field Generals. That one is numbered 69 out of 150 for Carolina. Tearing it up today. Michael Pratt and Bo Nix wrapping it up for us. Hope you're doing good today, Mr. Pickle. Yeah, we got pretty well-rounded break here, but man, some people, Raiders did good, Baltimore did good, Carolina rocked it, Washington got quite a few Jadens, Let's see how this looks overall, huh? Let's just see, guys. And then once I sort this, we will we'll see how it all looks for everybody. But I think a lot of people did very well in this one. All right, let's go through this. We had a green press-proof Jaden, another green press-proof Jaden, a pink Jaden, Roman Wilson, White Hot Rookies for Pittsburgh, McConkey, Elite Series, Braylon Allen on the Rookie Phenom patch, Roman Wilson on the red, JJ for the Vikings, Latu Prismatic, Drake May, Bo Nix on the laser, Montana for KC, Brock Bowers, Newton for Washington, Trey Benson on the Premier jerseys, McConkey again on the rookies, Edgar Cooper red, Malachi Corley pink, Michael Penix on the throwback for the Falcons, Drake May Vortex, Malachi Corley laser, Bijan on the red for Atlanta, Caleb, Brock Bowers on the green. Which way we go here? Bo Nix on the instant impact. Keon Coleman for Bills out of 199. Mike Evans out of 499 for Tampa Bay. Cooper Kupp for the Rams out of 249. Xavier Worthy on the rookies. Adonai Mitchell, Elite Series rookies. CD Lamb going to Primo on the threads. Brock Bowers on the red. Michael Penix throwback. Bo Nix, Gridiron Kings. Xavier Legette, 1 of 1 for Carolina. Man, what a hit. Nice hit. We have Mahomes out of 499 for KC. Bo Nix again. Bo Nix. See that? Man, Shaft. You know I got you. That one's out of 99. I'll be adding in for a whole Shaft on that. Abracadabra Tyreek was out of 399. Malik Neighbors on the White Hot Rookies for the Giants. We had Bo Nix again. Bryce Young out of 150. Jatavian Sanders out of 150 for Carolina. Randy Moss out of 250. Edgerrin James out of 20. Patrick Willis, that is 4 out of 10 going to Steve. Blake Corum Mystique for the Rams. Deja Vu out of 199 going to Baltimore. Jalen Hurts on the Illusionist out of 299. Jared Goff on the Abracadabra. Ray Davis for Buffalo as well. That one is out of 75. We had Aiden O'Connell for the Raiders out of 99. We had Terrion Arnold out of 325. Drake May again. Peyton Manning out of 200. Nate Wiggins for Baltimore on the auto. Brock Bowers out of 49. We had Dak Prescott out of 249. And Jaden Daniels again. All right.